Imagine a world where all the salty seawater was actually fresh water. It sounds like a paradise, right? But what would this mean for our planet? Well, most of the planet is covered with seawater, so there surely would be changes. But what would they be? Let's have a look. To start, let's understand the current situation. About 71% of Earth's surface is covered by water, but 97% of that is salty ocean water. Only a tiny fraction, which is less than 3%, is fresh water, and most of that is locked away in glaciers or deep underground. The fresh water available in lakes, rivers, and reservoirs is crucial for drinking, agriculture, and industry. So, what if all the oceans turned into fresh water overnight? First and foremost, there would be an abundance of fresh water. No more worries about water scarcity. Imagine farmers never struggling with droughts, every home having an endless supply of drinking water, and industries operating without the fear of water shortages. Fresh water would be everywhere. This abundance would revolutionize agriculture. Without the need for expensive desalination or irrigation infrastructure, food production would soar. Crops could be grown in areas previously deemed too dry, leading to greater food security worldwide. This could potentially eradicate hunger in regions that currently suffer from severe droughts and water shortages. Moreover, farmers would save significant costs on water management, which could be reinvested in improving crop yields and agricultural technologies. In addition to agriculture, everyday life would transform dramatically. Imagine waking up to a world where water conservation is no longer a pressing concern. People could take long showers without guilt, water their gardens abundantly, and maintain lush green landscapes even in arid regions. The stress of managing water supplies in cities would diminish, leading to healthier, more vibrant urban environments. Moreover, the ocean's ecosystems would undergo dramatic changes. Many marine species that thrive in saltwater might struggle, but freshwater species would flourish. We might see new kinds of marine life evolving and thriving in this freshwater world. Rivers and lakes that connect to the oceans would have a more homogeneous ecosystem, potentially simplifying conservation efforts for certain species. Aquatic biodiversity might expand in ways we can't currently predict, introducing new species and interactions in the food web. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are significant downsides to this scenario as well. Saltwater species, which have adapted to their environment over millions of years, would face extinction. Coral reefs, which are crucial to marine biodiversity, rely on specific salinity levels. Their loss would devastate marine life, causing a ripple effect throughout the ocean's food chain. Entire ecosystems would collapse, leading to the loss of biodiversity on a massive scale. The fishing industry, reliant on these ecosystems, would also be severely impacted, leading to economic challenges for communities dependent on marine resources. Furthermore, the salt in seawater helps regulate the global climate. Ocean currents, driven by the density differences between salt and fresh water, distribute heat around the planet. Without these currents, our climate would change dramatically, potentially leading to more extreme weather patterns. For instance, the Gulf Stream, which warms Europe, could be disrupted, causing colder temperatures and more severe winters. This alteration in oceanic currents could lead to unpredictable and possibly catastrophic weather events, affecting agriculture, human settlements, and natural ecosystems. Economically, the impact would be profound. Economies dependent on the ocean's resources would face upheaval. Fisheries would collapse, affecting millions who rely on them for their livelihood. The salt industry, vital in food preservation and various chemical processes, would also suffer immensely. Coastal communities, which have developed around the fishing and salt industries, would face severe economic challenges. The loss of fisheries could also lead to higher food prices and scarcity of seafood, impacting diets and nutrition worldwide. Our infrastructure is built around the presence of saltwater. Ports, harbors, and coastal defenses are designed with salinity in mind. Freshwater oceans would corrode these structures differently, requiring massive investments to rebuild and adapt. The cost of adapting infrastructure to the new chemical properties of fresh water would be astronomical, putting a strain on economies worldwide. Coastal cities might face increased flooding due to the altered properties of water, necessitating large-scale engineering projects to protect human habitats. Clearly, while the idea of endless fresh water seems appealing, the reality is far more complex. The intricate balance of our planet's ecosystems and climate would be disrupted, leading to unforeseen consequences. The interconnectedness of our environment means that a change in one aspect can have far-reaching effects on others. We would need to consider the broader implications on wildlife, weather patterns, and human societies before welcoming such a dramatic change. In the end, nature's design, with its vast, salty oceans and precious, limited fresh water, is a delicate equilibrium. It's a reminder of the importance of preserving our water resources and using them wisely. The natural balance has developed over millions of years, supporting a diverse array of life forms and stabilizing our climate. Altering this balance would likely result in a cascade of effects that we might not be fully prepared to handle. What do you think? Could a world of freshwater oceans ever be worth the trade-offs? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting explorations into our world and beyond.